Well, I am Cassidy, Texas, the fastest gunslinger in the West. And this is my fellow gangmate and associate, Frankie.
Boy, it's Buck Frankie. Buck
Frankie.
Bucky Frankie. And I'm the best, I'm the finest horse rancher this side of the Mississippi.
That's very true. That's how I found him. I discovered him at a rodeo back in, 1981. He was wrangling that cattle, riding those horses, and I thought, well, this is the fastest rider I've ever darn laid my two eyes upon. And I thought,
fastest rider this side of the Mississippi.
Fastest rider
and
this
the other
Mississippi.
Side of the Mississippi.
And both sides of the Mississippi. He is the fastest rider. And I am the fastest shoot-starter, or sharpshooter in all the West.
Tell him about the bank.
I'll tell him, Bucky, I'll tell him. So the way that they discovered me is I was 12 years old. I grew up young, poor, scrappy. My mother was ill, she was sick, she was dying on her deathbed, and I thought, Mama, I'll find money for you. So I went and I did the only thing I knew. I turned to the life of crime. I grabbed a gun, my pistol, my revolver, and there were 3 lawmen at the bank. Shot them all in quick succession.
How old were you?
I was 12. I was 12 years of age. All 3, like that. Bullet right between their eyes. In 3 seconds? And our gang leader, what's her name? Tell her name, Bucky.
Montana.
She discovered me from that and she thought, you just have to join my gang.
Shame what happened to your mother after that.
Oh God, I don't even bring up my mother, Bucky. So, we are, I don't know if you know this, but our rival gang. The Ghost Riders.
Yeah.
They've been around these parts and they've hurt both of us deeply. They've taken people that we know.
Yeah, they fed my brother to the alligator. They hog-tied him, threw him to the alligators.
His poor alligators. I mean, his poor brother fed to the alligators.
Yeah.
And they.
My uncle.
Your uncle Stevie.
Tell about your mother.
My mama, my dear Auntie May, my Mama May, up in heaven above, bless her soul. She was hog-tied and tied to the train tracks. They didn't even wait for the train to come. They just blew her up with dynamite. One of those hose thingies. They just blew her up right there on the tracks.
Blew my uncle too. Did the same thing to my uncle.
Same thing to his uncle. His other uncle.
My other uncle.
Uncle Beavy and Uncle Stevie. Both of them.
They're blowing our families up.
These Ghost Riders.
They really are.
And tell them what they've done to your son.
My wife, or my ex-wife, was in the Ghost Riders.
It's a shame what happened.
And she got my son. That's why I joined the gang, because they came after me. They came after me, so I had to hide, and then I joined the gang for protection. Came in for protection, but I stayed for family.
Yeah. As of me, well, at 12, I only had my mother, and then they killed her. So now all I have is the gang, just my family, and we're the hardest gang known to man. We're hard as nails. All we do all day is just sit around, shoot lawmen,
ride
horses, try and find the Ghost Riders for what they did.
Try to kill the Ghost Riders.
We're searching for vengeance. And
have you seen the Ghost Riders? Because we're looking for them.
We're sending out a message to all of you watching at home. We've set out wanted posters all around town. The Ghost Riders. We're looking for them. Please, if you have any information on his son, tell us. We have a reward, but that's a surprise. It was hard to mention with him around, but I do have a confession, and I do have one big regret. I took it too far one time. You know, I drank a little too moonshine. I took some snake oil. I was drinking that all night. You know what that does to us common folk. And Bucky's uncle Stevie, the alligators, I was the one who rented him out to Ghost Riders. I did it. I don't even know why. I think that they were trying to manipulate my mind. They were telling me they could get me my wife back. They were telling me this and that, and I listened. And I took his Uncle Stevie and I said, go, let the alligators have him. Do it. Kill him. And they did. And old Bucky doesn't know about this to that day. He's got no damn clue.
What's up listening? Huh? What are you saying? I was over there. I heard you talking about something.
I wasn't saying nothing. No, I wasn't saying nothing.
Right.
No, I was just, we're doing cowboy speak. Yeah, we're just giving about, it's just a common joke between us and our fancy folk, I won't worry your little head.
I thought I heard
Bucky.
something about my uncle, but I might have been.
You know that your hearing is done from getting your grease lightning stamped on your head once, didn't he? So, I mean, your hearing's gone to shit. His brain...
Not what it used to be. It's not.
It's not. And neither is his uncle. His uncle is not what he used to be either, because he is dead. Fed to the alligators. And it's a shame. And I'm so sorry, Bucky. It's a harsh living environment, really. You got rattlesnakes, you got coyotes looking out for you.
Got bears.
Bears. I've heard of a man that... wrestled
a bear.
He wrestled with a giant bear with his bare hands. I've heard a story like that. I don't know what part of the gang he was, but I know that he's pretty up and coming.
Yeah, crazy stories.
Crazy stories that you hear out here. Many people say that the loneliness is the hardest part, but we got our gang, we got our family, and we stick by each other,
But we've been betrayed. We've been betrayed. Our fair share.
Oh, Johnny Johnny Lips.
He left us to join the Ghost Riders.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's the darndest thing. I can't remember why. He
said it was the cooking.
The cooking.
You said you blamed on Pearson.
Our chef Pearson. He is not a good chef. I'll tell you that. He's been cooking straight rattlesnakes into our soup day and night, and
rattlesnake stew.
Yeah, that's his specialty. And I mean, maybe that is why Johnny left. But he must have been madder than an old wet hen, because I cannot imagine why you would leave the best gang in all of the Wild West.
Well, if he ever comes back, I mean, he's gonna be about as welcome as a rattlesnake at a lion dance.
Yeah, that's extremely true.
He ain't abandoned no more. He ain't a Montana bandit.
He ain't one of us. No. We've completely cut him off if we ever see him again. Johnny, if you're watching this,
Johnny,
this is what you get. You hear that?
It's my horse, Grease Lightning.
Grease Lightning.
My best friend,
Beautiful, beautiful horse.
Horse is that man's best friend, really.
Yeah, better than a woman, better than our damned wives that have left us for the Ghost Riders.
The damn Ghost Riders.
Damn Ghost Riders. But Grease Lightning, she is a beauty. She's a black, what breed is she?
Thoroughbred.
Thoroughbred. I mean, my horse, nothing special. I don't really take part in the cattle.
You're a sharpshooter.
I'm the sharpshooter.
Rider.
Yeah.
I'm the wrangler here.
Yeah, he's the wrangler. If you give him a lasso in 2 seconds, he will knock you out, point blank. But if you give me my pistol, I won't whip it out again. But let's just say, right between the eyes, every time.
It's true.
And you know what? He's always on the moonshine when he's riding Grease Lightning.
You gotta have a bit of moonshine before you.
Yeah.
You gotta be fearless.
Yeah, you down a bottle of whiskey and you jump on old Grease Lightning and you ride like the wind.
Faster than the wind.
Faster than the wind. That's what they say. Faster than sound. I mean, I was born into this life, I joined at the ripe age of 12, so I didn't know no better. I didn't have no... my mama, bless her soul, she died at such a young age. I didn't know any better. But when I see these common folk walking around, these rich hoity-toity types, there is something inside of me that longs for the simple life. It's hard being on the run.
It is. It wears down on you. It really does. Yeah, I wish I did things differently sometimes.
You do?
Wish I could have saved my uncle.
Oh, Bucky, your uncle wasn't your fort. that alligator, you couldn't have done anything about that.
And my kid, obviously my kid.
I mean, we're still on the hunt.
Yeah.
For your kid. What's his name?
Buck Jr.
Buck Jr. We got Bucky Frankie and Buck Jr. Frankie. Buck Frankie. I mean, we've been on the run for so long, in constant hiding, in constant...
You never get a moment's rest.
You never get a moment's rest. And, butter me up like a biscuit. I've never known what peace is like. 12 years of age, I was shooting women. And I still am to this day. It's a constant struggle.
It is.
But I don't regret it. I'm proud of the life that I've made. And I'm proud of the lawmen that I've shot. All of them. And I'll shoot more. Hell, I'm doing it after this.
We're getting the Ghost Rider.
Yeah, we're getting the Ghost Rider. We're gonna go rob the bank, and then we're going for the Ghost Rider after this. We got a long day.
Rob the bank?
Yeah, I'm feeling that in.
I'm down.
I mean, we're the Montana Bandits. We can do whatever we damn please. Okay?
Cassidy's mother, when he got blown up, that was me. I hog-tied the train tracks. Put the TNT down, blew it to smithereens. Can't tell you why I did it, but those were dark days. They're in the past now, but I don't have the hat to tell it really. Oh, the hat.
What in the hell did I just hear you say?
Hey, I'm goofing around.
Bucky! You ain't goofing around when you're talking about mother. You take my mother's name out of your mouth. Is that true what you said?
No.
Boy, you're playing with me. And you know what? I challenge you to a duel.
You want to do?
I want a duel, Bucky!
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Freeze, Cassidy. Freeze.
Fuck! It didn't have to end like this.
I'll pull the trigger, but don't make me.
I'm afraid there's no way out. I know what you did to my mother.
Get past this.
We can't. It's too late. Goodbye, Buck.